Championship Wrestling. Great bunch of fans with us here today. We hope you can join us for it sometime. I tell you what, we're off to one of those days today. First of all, I know you can't tell it from television, but we're sitting about this far off the floor because of adjustments that had to be made to the desk because of what the Moondogs did last week. And today, I hope you were with us just moments ago, they just ripped the desk off and take it right up into the ring and start throwing it around. We're off to a wild start. Stay with us and stay loose over here, too. Yeah. Let's take a look. Speaking of the Moondogs, this is action from last week. Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South Coliseum. The King, Jerry Lawler, and Jeff Jarrett against the Moondogs.
Whoa, wild action. These crazy Moondogs got everything that we had over here. Oh, but our chair and microphone, he's not alone with that chair. He's bent it on Lawler. King still on his feet. Oh, he nailed Lawler again. Get this down. Lawler pulls the strap down now. Grabs that chair. Moondogs fight, trying to get out of here. Lawler working on the Moondogs. Jarrett throws bodies to the turnbuckle. Whoa! King now Paul Neighbors with that chair. Not referee Paul Neighbors, flat out. Jeff grabs the bell now. Goes up to Moondog's spot. Goes for Richard Lee. Hey, Richard doesn't have any business in this thing. He's got the Moondog bone trying to get it off that pole over here. Up on the middle rope now. What is he doing? He grabs that bone. He's up on the middle rope in the ring with that bone. Oh, Jeff moves out of the way. He nailed the Moondog. He nailed Spot. And Jeff Jarrett going after Richard Lee. Richard drops the bone. Jeff grabs the bone now. Swinging that bone. Richard Lee tells him, hold. Not me. Jeff, whoa, caught him in the midsection with that bone. And again, right in the midsection. Oh, Richard, head's already bandaged up there. He's got him holding him up there for a pile driver. Oh, pile driver right on top of him. Oh, all of that other injuries that he suffered. Courtesy of the King that burned him. Jeff pile drived him. Picks him up. Hey, look at that. That's not Richard. That's not Richard Lee in the ring there. Who is that down here? I don't know if we can get a camera shot of him over here. That's Richard Lee over here outside of the ring. Jeff, I guess that's a bounty on a mummy or something other. Here comes Richard Lee. Watch yourself, Jeff. Watch out, Jeff. Watch it down. There's Richard Lee. Richard Lee brought some other guy in here. He had him bandaged all up. Dressed just like Richard. Thought it was Richard Lee. Richard comes out here. I don't know what in the world. Some type of can or something. Goes running out of here now. Oh, boy. Moondog covers Jeff. 2 or 3. Yep. Well, referee Frank Morrell has made the cover. That's it. Moondogs retain the USWA World Tag Team titles. Oh, boy, Richard Lee. Thought it was him, had some other guy out here dressed all up like him. Had him bandaged all up and wrapped up there. And he came out with a can of something, wiped it on Jeff, and knocked Jeff out.
Well, there was Jeff being carried out, but not today. Here he is right here. He's back. Jeff Jarrett. Jeff headed this way. I want to talk to him a little bit. Jeff, we just saw some video of what happened last time, but I know you've got a cage match coming up now with Richard Lee.
That's exactly right. You know, the tape speaks for itself. And first, before I talk to you, Richard Lee, I want to tell you, Moondogs, yeah, you started this thing with me, and you're going to finish it. And your day is coming, Moondogs, but first things first. You know, Richard, if you're in the back, I want you to listen real good, because I want to teach you something. I want to tell you a little story, a little history, because I'm sure you don't know a thing about schooling or anything like that. You and the Moondogs put together hadn't got the IQ of a rock. Now, boys, I want you to listen, and especially you, Richard Lee. You know, years ago, one of Hitler's He was one of Hitler's greatest field commanders, was a guy by the name of Rommel. And what he did, they called him the Desert Fox, and he took over almost single-handedly all of northern Africa. And how he did it was he'd take out and he'd plan his attack, and what he would do is line up all his tanks, and he'd come charging in, and it looked like, and everybody thought that he just mowed people over, that he was the greatest field commander ever. But what he really did is when all those tanks would come in, everybody that he was attacking would have their sights set on, and they'd be seeing all these tanks coming straight at him. But what was really coming on, Rommel, he had him somebody on the right flank or the left flank, and that was who did all the damage. They'd come in, and they'd catch you from the side or from the rear. And that was where the real damage was done. And Richard Lee, that's exactly what you are. Yeah, you may be the Desert Fox, you may be Rommel, but I know one thing, you got your day coming. Because when I get you in that cage match, I am so sick and tired. I am so sick and tired of looking at your face. Yeah, you've got a nice big burn up here, compliments of the king. Well, when I get done with you, yep, that's right, we're going to be in a cage, and the referee's not even going to be in there with us. He's going to be at the door, locked outside. So it's just going to be me and you, one-on-one. And that's right, you ain't a wrestler, and you've proved it time and time again, because if you were a wrestler, you'd get in there and face me one-on-one. But no, you have to do it 2-on-3, 3-on-2, it doesn't matter. So boys, Moondogs, you're going to be locked out, and after I get done with Richard Lee, you can come on down and get some of it. But as far as you, Richard Lee, I'm going to take you in that ring, and I'm going to break an arm, and I'm going to break a leg, and then I'm going to pin your shoulder to the mat, and that is a promise.
Jeff Jarrett with a word.